Hey guys, I just made some delicious stir fry. That's right, not only can I do video game commentaries, I'm also a wonderful cook. But anyway, as you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, everyone's done a video about this. Okay. So, I mean, there's two worlds of thought here as to what Modern Warfare 3 is, other than the latest Call of Duty sequel. It is either a complete remake of Modern Warfare 2, or it is the greatest game you've ever played, OMG. So this is just one of the first clips I decided to grab just because I've only played so many games. And my initial impression on the game was very much so, yes, this is a direct rip-off of Modern Warfare 2. And, you know, all it is they took out the stuff that people didn't like in Modern Warfare 2. For example, I'm just going to pull this off the top of my head. One-man army is gone. Noob tubes in danger close is no longer existent, and noob tubes kind of hit very weakly currently, so there's kind of no reason to use them. Shotguns are no longer a primary weapon. You can't YY to cancel reload. So those are pretty much the main differences. And as for quick scoping or no scoping, I did no scope earlier, and the whole whoop-de-doo. Let me go make a montage or some stuff because no scoping's so cool in Call of Duty. But yeah, no scoping definitely is still doable. It's just as inaccurate and unreliable as always. And I've heard a lot of complaints about quick scoping, but I was never really, you know, the Grandmaster Flash of that, so I cannot really speak about that. Now, as for the maps, okay, 12 maps, big whoop-de-doo. They all feel exactly the same to me. They feel recycled from Modern Warfare 2 for the most part. A lot of them, they have aspects of other maps, like up here a bunch of crates. Okay, now, where have I seen that before? Oh yes, every map in Modern Warfare 2. And I'm really not going to talk too much in comparison to Battlefield 3 because, as I've said before in my Battlefield 3 reviews, two separate games, two separate play styles, and if anything, I think Battlefield 3 has it spoiled me a little bit because, you know, blowing up walls and having vehicles and stuff is very gnarly, as opposed to having kill streaks. Like, kill streaks kind of seems lame in comparison. And I'm just running the standard 357 here because I'm adjusting myself, and at first I hated all the starting weapons, and I still hate all the starting weapons. That is the UMP. Actually, the G36 I actually really liked a lot, but I started with the UMP and made a failure of myself, and then went to the G36, and I was like, oh, this is much better. But the issue obviously is that you don't get your level up points, so that's the next point I want to bring you to. Leveling up your equipment. This is just a fancy way of unlocking your scopes. It's really nothing new. I'm just saying. It's really nothing new. I use the gun, I get scopes for it. Okay. I use it more, I get more scopes. Not really a new concept. They just kind of put a leveling bar there. So, not really impressed superbly. Anyway, I'm kind of sad to see a lot of things from Black Ops gone. Primarily the emblem, which I thought was creative genius. You're back to the same Modern Warfare 2 emblems and titles, which were kind of lame now, looking back at them. Because I had my sweet University of Miami U, and now it's gone forever. So let me talk a little bit about my gripes here, other than the loss of that. Oh, and the dolphin dive is gone. That is another thing I will sincerely miss. So those two things from Black Ops, which I think were the better things, are gone. Kill streaks now stack again, which I don't agree with either. And they say the maps aren't campy, but I'm not gonna say I'm camping here. Obviously, this is not camping right here. This is strategically looking through corners with my tactical red dot tactical corner looking sight. So yeah, map design really has the map design has changed, and yes, they flow better. There's not so many choke points, which is, you know, good for you, but you could have done that with map packs. You know, it's not really the game, it's the maps. As for the kill streaks, the packages, if you want the old school traditional Call of Duty kill streaks where you get kills, and the more you get in a row, the better stuff you get. That's what I'm rocking right now, and it feels just the same as last Call of Duty. The other assault, or the support package, is you could die and get stuff, which is like, it's good if you like running into places and just killing people and not really worrying about dying. Which I will admit, it improves the pace of the game from a campier playstyle. And the last one, which is you get more perks. I forget what it's called. It is very lame. It is very, very lame, and I wouldn't even bother with it, because who cares if you have sleight of hand plus whatever they call the new ninja or ghost, or well, anyway, you got that picture. So it's a lot of the recycled stuff. The new stuff, it really doesn't add too much in my opinion. And I don't know if this is a global issue, but for me, like on the kill cams, it will look like a person is killing me normally, but when I'm getting shot, sometimes it feels like and it sounds like I'm getting shot by a shotgun. It's just like boom, and then I look at the kill cam and they've been shooting at me constantly. I don't know if that's a server issue. I doubt it's my connection, because my connection is awesome. Like if I did one of those connection raider sites, they'd be like, "Oh, A+ connection, you're so fast." But I think one of the issues is it has the curse. It gives you the Call of Duty curse, should I say, which is you as soon as you pick up the controller and you hit level 2, you have the urge to hit 10th prestige immediately, which means you must play this game endlessly with no sleep and all that good stuff. Oh yes, the Predator has not changed, and I crashed into that thingamajigger. And this isn't my most spectacular gameplay, obviously. It's just my first-ish gameplay. I'll tell you, my favorite gun so far is the CM901, I believe. And that is the only assault rifle I could deal with having in my hands besides the G36, which I really haven't unlocked technically. The snipers with the ACOG, they're very good in my opinion. You one-shot people a lot, but every so often you'll need the 2-hit, which is kind of the equalizer, I guess. But I don't know where the consistency on the damage is coming from when you're hitting them in the chest. Because sometimes it's like, oh, chest, I'm dead. And the other times like, oh, chest, let me run into you and spray my gun successfully. Now, one of the things I'm super sad about is the FAMAS is no more. There's no fully automatic FAMAS. There's no semi-automatic FAMAS. There's no FAMAS. Now, I hope there's a very FAMAS-esque gun. At first, I picked up the M16 and I went, oh, at least I have the M16. I could one-shot people with bursts because my aim's all good. Except they actually slowed down the burst interval time between bursts significantly, making it very sad. Very, very sad. And so I am currently mourning the M16 in its predecessor's form. As for new kill streaks and new perks, you will not care about the new perks if you are competitive, because they are all either recycled or you're going to revert to the perks you normally use, which is the ghost or whatever equivalent, and there's no more stopping power. So that's just a quick thing on my thoughts. I'll probably put another video up since these Call of Duty matches go significantly faster than anything else I play. Oh, 19-3, that's pretty good. Damn, Mandy, where you get the steez? But honestly, my KD's like 1 point something because I just blew the first few levels until I unlocked the guns that I liked. So hopefully this is cool that you're watching this, because there's a million of these. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you tuning into me and hearing my opinions, even if they're recycled or whatever. And I'll put some fresher MW3 videos up in the future. So hope you guys enjoy.